Hey guys, here with James here in, well, basically my basement. Just giving you a quick update on what's happened. First thing, some people to thank. So their names will be appearing, but especially some big thanks to Cayetano, to Sean, and a whole bunch of other people who, you guys are amazing. Like, my gosh, we thought we were sunk. We had about $30 of donations a month, and now we're at nearly 180. So that was just like, how do we do that in such a small amount of time? So super big thanks to all you guys. However, we're still dead because we still haven't met our target. And I don't want to sort of go, oh, we're dead, but we're excited and sort of scared at the same time because, yeah, we went from $30 to $180 a month. That was just like, what? And then we realized, oh, $180 still isn't enough. And to prove that, unfortunately, this month we had to surrender a second website hosting, which we'd been working on because we wanted to upgrade our website, make things better for you. Unfortunately, we'd also moved our email there, so me and Chris spent until 2 in the morning this morning undoing all that and moving our email to another cheaper provider that just does email rather than email and web because we couldn't afford the renewal. However, that said, still huge thanks to you because having that little boost of money has made things much, much easier. We're still having to juggle like crazy, and we still are going to run out of cash if we don't make our target, but it's moved us to a place where it's not as desperate, but still, yeah, like I said, we're still dead. We're surprisingly happy considering we're still dead. That said, I'm hopeful and still confident we can do this, especially given it was the first shout out we'd done, which was SOS, like help us, and we got such a great response. What we're fighting though is this tendency for, I think most people, and this is not me having a complaint. Don't get it wrong. I'm not the person that's going to say, oh gosh, people don't support us. You guys do support us. Absolutely, you do. I just get so many emails from people saying, I want to support you more, but we can't. That's totally fine. I get that. What we fight really is the fact that a lot of people are busy and some people are probably away for Christmas. But the real thing is, we sent out like 6,500 emails and we got about 20 people donate. And that's normal. That's just the internet. So we're going to keep making those emails. We're going to keep sending them out there, hoping to catch people when they've got some time. And if you're one of those people that hasn't donated yet and you've just got this email with me going, hey, please help us save our project, sit down for a moment and really think about whether the software you've downloaded actually helps you do what you want to do. And if it doesn't, tell us, because we really want to make it do what you want to do. That's what this is about. We love making the software. We love talking with you guys. We love seeing the crazy projects you're doing. We want to keep going so much. And we believe there's enough support out there for us to do that. Just as a small statistic, if every single person who got an email, so let's just say 6,000, gave us $4, that's 24,000 a month. That's me, Jeremy, Chris, and probably another person full time on the project. Now, obviously, that's wishful thinking because I sent out 6,000 emails and I got 20 people donating. And it was like, whoa, okay. It was both exciting, but at the same time, I guess we're going to have to send out a lot more emails. But, I'm rambling. Sorry about that. I guess I'm just excited and woo, we're not as in a bigger trouble as we thought we were, but we still are. What you guys can do, however, to help us out, if you haven't donated, obviously consider it. It's $4 is the minimum donation. $4 a month. It's like a cost of a cup of coffee. So it's not a huge amount, but to us, if a lot of people do that, it makes a massive difference to us. Like the 12 people so far who've done the $4 lifesaver thing. It may not be like a lot to you guys, but it's a huge, huge thing for us because it just tells us there are people who are behind the project. It's not just monetary support, it's encouragement that what we make matters. Another way you can help, obviously, is share. Share this video, share the stories. Big shout out and thanks to Sean Kitchen for sharing his story. He shared just a simple animation and said, I couldn't have rendered this before, but with Crowdrender it was possible. And also encourage people to come and support us by sending people to the crowdfunding website. That stuff really does help. I want to share a little bit more about what we're making. I've said in the previous video, it's kind of hard for you guys to really, I suppose, get excited for something you can't see. But I'm just going to paint some pictures, hopefully with my words, and I know, hopefully it will make sense. I mean, just imagine being able to harness the power of all of your computers and those of your friends. Imagine if you've got 10 friends and they say, yeah, sure, you can use my computer. And then you can use their compute power through the internet using Crowdrender. That's what we're going to build. That thing was part of the beta campaign, part of the original crowdfunding campaign back in 2018 that we did. We haven't decided to stop doing that. We've also decided to fix a lot of the stuff we've got feedback for. So yes, it's inefficient sometimes. Nodes stop rendering and wait for other nodes to catch up. That's going to be stopped. You want different modes of rendering? Absolutely, we're going to do that. Synchronization kind of sucks sometimes. Yeah, it does. We're going to fix it. I probably lost count of how many improvements we're going to make. And we are so wanting to have this thing done and see it out there and helping you guys. Because I'll be honest, there are people who say that the current add-on is really great and are really appreciative of it. And I guess you guys wouldn't be donating if you didn't think that. You ain't seen nothing yet. Like, what we've learned over these past couple of years since giving you guys the software has been huge. And it's been frustrating for us because, like, don't get us wrong, we're not upset or offended that we haven't got as big a support as, like Blender or other projects. That's not us. We just want to make this thing happen. If anything comes across as us being frustrated or aloof, it's just because we're a bit depressed that we haven't been able to fulfill what we think is the ultimate goal of a really, really great network distributed rendering solution. And it's been frustrating because we don't have, I guess, the resources for us all to be full-time on it. And can I just say, if we did get enough money to go past, because $750, that's just the business cost. That just means that Crowdrender stays and the website doesn't shut down. We don't go bankrupt, basically, and all that kind of stuff. If we went beyond that, because we all hope things will go viral, that's freaking hard to do, but if it does, it's amazing. I guess it's been our dream to have this thing work and to work on it full-time and to not have to worry about how to pay the bills. And I suppose if you're in the same boat, if you want to do your creative venture full-time, maybe, I guess, you know what we're feeling. You're feeling that kind of, I just want to be able to do this creative thing that we've got inside us. And we've got a huge vision just to see this software be incredibly valuable and useful to you guys. There's a real momentum, I think, behind this campaign now, which wasn't there before. We were a bit nervous about that, like, oh my gosh, will people really donate? Yes, they are. And that's given us hope to realize, wow, this can work. And I just encourage you, get behind that, check out the crowdfunding page, have a look at what we've got to offer. This is something that's starting to get momentum and it's something to get excited about. We're certainly excited about it. So anyway, guys, that's enough for me. The plumbing is starting to make noises because I think people are getting ready to go, which means I've got to go. But look, guys, thank you so much. If you made it to the end of this video, you're a legend because, man, I can talk. Go check out the donation page. If you haven't donated, please consider doing that. If you have already, share that donation page around with your story. That sharing of your story helps. People really listen to you, believe it or not. They prefer not to listen to me because I'm asking them to donate to my project. So it kind of makes me, I don't know, disqualifies me in some way. Anyway, guys, you're all awesome. Thank you so much. And we'll see you in the next one.